Hey everybody, how are you on today? I pray you all are doing well. Um, I'm coming on a little fast. Just wanted to share something on today with you all. Today is Sunday. I pray you all are having a fabulous day. I'm in the midst of, I just put out a video not too long ago of my working space upstairs in my front room, and I'm just trying to pull it together up there. But I wanted to come on really, really fast because today I was supposed to be at my the event that I was going to have at my local mall. I just wanted to share what happened with that on today. Um, Friday, I had reached out to the person who was hosting this event. I had a question because it was actually supposed to be raining a lot today, and even though the event was going to be on the inside, we still got to get from point A to point B to get our things into the mall. So my question when I called her on Friday or talked to her on Friday, um, I was the one reaching out to her. So I'm asking her about my concern, what's going to happen, do we have a rain date or, are we still, how are we going to get in if it's a lot of rain? And she goes, oh, unfortunately, the event is canceled because we didn't have enough participants. And I'm like, well, when were you going to tell me this? This is Friday. Now, when, in my head, I'm like, well, when was she going to say anything, And I'm like, okay, all right, nothing I could do about that. I mean, it's completely understood, but we got to do better about reaching out to people because people can plan ahead and do something else with their life, on that day. So when I thought about it, because I asked her this after it's something I had a couple hours later. I was like, well, you know what? Because I didn't think about it either. That this is actually the holiday weekend, even though July the 4th is on Tuesday. People have went away, on this particular weekend to celebrate the 4th of July. And in my head, when I saw July the 2nd, when I had put in for it, in my head, I was like, well, Tuesday is July the 4th. I was like, this is really close to 4th of July. I didn't think about the weekend. I didn't think about, people will actually most likely be going away on that weekend. So in my head, this is what I think, and this is what I presented to her, that this was actually a holiday weekend. And this is probably why she didn't have a lot of participants because this do go off quite often at the mall. So, I just got everything. I got my refund back for the event. I got that back last night, but I just wish, she would have said something to me. I could have. I don't know what I could have did, at this last minute, but we got to communicate things to people. We just don't, wait until somebody just up contact you about something, and that's when we find out things. So, anyway, she was a nice person. I mean, it does happen, again, quite often, but we got to do a little better when we need to communicate things to people. I wrote down some things because there were some things that I actually did forget when I was on about the my last video, not the one I put out today, but the last one that I put out about some things that I was doing, some things that I was up to, and to tell you about my the event. And I said there were some things that if I had something more to share or to say, that I would put in another video. So I'll take this opportunity to do that. There were some things that I did leave off, and one of them is that um, the if you're able to with your business, if you're able to, now this is not something I did because of my business. It's just something that I already had in place when I started. Now, if you're able to get a secure credit card, meaning that the a secure credit card is your money, my money, our money that we put into our own bank, into our own account. And you talk to your bank about this, and what it is, it's a credit card. It's an actual credit card, but it's the money that you and me we put into that particular account. Now, I have a limit. I'm just going to just show you. You don't have my account number or anything like that. So I have a $500 um, credit card with my own money. I put $500 into the account, get a credit card. I have a Visa credit card, and I use that to buy my items. I have decided to use that a while ago. Instead of going into my bank account, you can put yourself on some sort of budget, or just know that you have this particular card that you will only use when you're doing your buying, your spending for your gift baskets, that you can use that. And then as you're paying, make sure you pay off every single month. That builds your credit up. So you're actually building your credit. You're using your own money, and it's just a wonderful thing to do. If you're able to do that. I chose the amount. I put $500. I could have put more. I could have put less, but that was the number I wanted to stick with. I don't want to up my money, because when you up your money, we have a tendency to spend more. I am debt free. I have been debt free since about 2016, 17, somewhere around there. I have gotten. I don't get no credit cards. I don't do all of that. I don't have no debt. Uh, I just have my credit card. So this is something that you guys, if you want to consider, you could talk to your bank, and just something that you would like to open up a secure line of credit. And again, you can use it for your own personal use. Use it for whatever you want to, but to avoid the overspending, or to avoid um, going into your own personal account. You will have this own little account that you can use for your own particular gift basket business. You have your limitations there, and you can it's like you can still call it, if you want to. You can say, this is my business line of credit. This is my business line of credit. If that's all you want to do or would like to do with that particular card, you can. This is my business line. When I order stuff offline, I don't like using my bank account. I use my credit card, because there's less money if something should happen. They don't have my regular, you know, um, credit card to my actual banking, savings checking account. This is just something off to the side, and I feel a little bit more better with having that. So sorry to be long about that. That's an option that you can look at if you have. If you also want to build your line of credit, your credit score as well. Okay. Um, I had another piece of paper that I wrote stuff down on. I don't know what in the world I did with it. So I'm just going by my memory. I thought I had like three or four things I wanted to say, but here's another one. And I think this is the last one. Oh, I forgot to mention that this channel here is a component of three things on my channel. It's not just gift baskets, it's gift baskets, the love of baking, and inspiration. When we look at the title, you can't see all of that because it just says gift baskets or something like that. But if you put the cursor on there, it'll pull everything up. And my channel is gift baskets for the love of baking, which I love to do. I bake a lot. I also have a small business with my baking, and I'm with my baking, but I put it on pause. People's asking me for stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm doing my gift baskets right now. But I miss baking. I completely, it takes a lot, because the pandemic really has brought me down. When it first started, with my baking, I didn't do anything for about a year and a half. I said, I'm not taking any orders. I don't want, uh, to have that pressure on me, if now I declare over my life that no sickness shall come nigh my dwelling place. Now I just declare good health over my body. Of course we got to take care of our bodies as well. We got to do well with our temples, but with that sickness and disease and all that stuff that's out there, I declare over my life that no sickness shall come nigh my dwelling place. But at the same time, I just cut everything out because there's so much involved, because I don't have a second kitchen. I don't have a second kitchen. I do everything out of my own home. And with the pandemic, it just made things extra hard, because you got to do you got to make sure that your stuff, is people are getting things that you personally use. Some of the things, not everything. There's some equipment that I don't use. Uh, in my kitchen, it's only strictly for baking, but there's some things that you can't help, like you have to use the sink. You have to use your sponges and all that stuff. I switch up when I have to you know use another sponge when I'm cleaning, but it's a lot of work. My kitchen is small and it's very frustrating. I need a lot of space to work, and So I put that on hold for a while, you know. So I really haven't gone completely back to baking. I started kind of like maybe 6 or 7 months ago, trying to do little small things for people. You know, somebody wanted me to do, you know, a big order in April. I couldn't do it because I was doing the my things for the gift basket event. But to make a long story short, you know, I do baking, and I want to get to that. I want to, you know, be able to get in front of the, you know, camera, just show you guys what I do, and you know, and just have some fun with that. You know, have some times where I'm just, you know, baking, and then the other times, you know, I do put some things when I'm doing my praise dance. You know, there's some videos that I have out. Oh, I do have another channel too, so I try to, you know, I have another channel called Abiding on the Straight and Narrow Path. So if you guys happen to see, now I forget. Um, okay, I'm starting to jump all over the place. Let me say this real fast. If you ever see a comment where somebody's commented on one of your comments from Straight and Narrow Path, that's me. I keep forgetting you got to switch over when you're going from channel to channel. You have to switch over to your channel that somebody is commenting on. Commenting on this channel for gift baskets and for the Love Big Inspiration. I can't come on from a Abiding on the Straight and Narrow Path, even though that's my channel and this is my channel. I have to switch my channels to get on the appropriate channel, if that makes sense. And so, if you ever see a Abiding on the Straight and Narrow Path, and I may not have corrected that, that's me. That's still me commenting. But you know, I'm trying to catch myself with all the comments. So I do have another channel. I do baking. I am gradually getting ready to go back into some baking for some people. But people, like I told all of them, like um, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to straighten myself out from all this crafting I've been doing with my gift baskets. Okay, so on the gift basket part, again, I hope I mentioned that on September the 30th, I have another uh, opportunity to sell my baskets at a spot just like 5 minutes. I can walk there from my house. It's at a swim club. It's right around the corner, and they're having a crafters vendors event over there. And so I'm signed up for that on September 30th. I'm hoping to get this inventory out. My summer inventory that I have, I am going to be out with my wagon, you know, in the next couple of weeks, and just going around and see if I can get these baskets out. I'm not doing any more events. I'm just going to save the 30th. I'm not creating any more baskets unless somebody need a basket, want a basket, you know, they're requesting something. Um, and I think I'm going to do a few more baskets for the 30th because now we're going into the fall. All right, so I'll just see how everything goes. I don't know, you know, how whatever hits me at the moment, you know, I'll see how all that plays out. And and I think that was it. That's all I really wanted to say. I'm not trying to stay on for another 30 minutes like I typically do, but I hope all of this makes sense. I hope it, you know, I hope it, I have to look back at the video and make sure everything is everything. All right, so I wanted to come on and just share these things with you. And, you know, I guess until the next video, I will, I feel like there's something more I want to say. Just give me a second. I think there was something else I needed to say. Um, Okay, all right. If it is, in the next video, I'll pick it up from where I left off here. Okay? All right, so you guys have a blessed Sunday. Take care. And until the next video, be blessed. All right?